DeMarco Murray's rise from franchise record holder in Dallas to NFL position coach is more than a feel-good career arc. It's a calculated move by a championship organization. The former Cowboys star is set to join Andy Reid's Kansas City Chiefs as running backs coach, according to league insider Jordan Schultz. On the surface, it's a promotion. Underneath, it signals something deeper about Kansas City's current offensive concerns and long-term adjustments. Murray is not just another former player stepping into coaching. He owns one of the most dominant single rushing seasons in Dallas Cowboys history, piling up 1,845 yards in 2014 and earning first-team All-Pro and Offensive Player of the Year honors. That season wasn't just productive, it was identity-defining. He carried an offense and reshaped defensive game plans weekly. That credibility now walks into a Chiefs locker room that desperately needs balance. His coaching resume has been quietly building since 2019 at Oklahoma, where he developed running backs at the collegiate level. The transition from college to the NFL is not automatic, but Murray isn't entering a rebuilding environment. He is stepping into one of the league's most stable infrastructures under Andy Reid. That stability could be the difference between a symbolic hire and a transformative one. For the Chiefs, this is not nostalgia. It's necessity. Kansas City finished 25th in rushing last season, averaging just 106.6 yards per game. In an offense often dependent on explosive passing plays, the ground attack lacked consistency and intimidation. Hiring Murray suggests the organization recognizes that imbalance and intends to correct it. The context makes the move even more compelling. Patrick Mahomes is recovering from a torn ACL, and while the franchise quarterback remains the long-term foundation, the early part of the season may demand schematic adaptation. That means fewer improvisational fireworks and more controlled, clock-managing drives. In that scenario, the running backs room becomes central, not complementary. Murray understands what it means to carry offensive pressure. In 2014, he absorbed a workload few modern backs endure, thriving under physical and mental demands. That experience matters in a locker room, searching for toughness in the run game. Coaching isn't about replicating production, it's about transmitting mindset. And Murray's mindset was forged in high-volume, high-impact football. This is also a strategic alignment with Andy Reid's philosophy. Reid has historically evolved his system based on personnel realities. If Mahomes' availability forces early season restraint, the Chiefs must rediscover physical efficiency. Murray's presence could indicate that Kansas City is preparing for a temporary identity shift from aerial dominance to controlled aggression. At the same time, expectations will be immediate. Unlike college programs where development arcs are longer, the NFL demands visible results. If the run game stalls again, scrutiny will follow quickly. Murray's credibility as a former elite back will buy him initial respect, but performance will determine longevity. From Dallas to Philadelphia to Tennessee, Murray experienced the emotional volatility of professional football. He understands locker room politics, rivalry intensity, and the pressure that follows elite franchises. That lived experience can be invaluable inside a Chiefs organization chasing sustained dominance in the AFC. Coaching in Kansas City is not about building. It's about maintaining supremacy. There's also symbolism in former Cowboys stars spreading across coaching ranks. Murray now joins a growing list of ex-players transitioning into leadership roles across the sport. It reflects a broader generational shift where former stars are choosing long-term football influence over media careers. That shift strengthens the intellectual depth of the league's coaching ecosystem. For Kansas City, this hire is both calculated and urgent. The AFC remains brutally competitive, and marginal weaknesses become postseason liabilities. A stagnant run game in January is a vulnerability no contender can afford. Murray is being tasked with eliminating that weakness, not gradually, but immediately. Ultimately, this is less about a former record holder climbing the ladder and more about a contender reinforcing a soft spot. If the Chiefs' ground attack improves, this hire will look visionary. If it doesn't, it becomes another reminder that greatness as a player doesn't automatically translate to coaching success. The stakes, in Kansas City, are never small.